Hey everyone, I want to demo our Sculpting Trio. I'm going to be demoing the Trio in Light. How awesome is this? This is a vellum insert into our Sculpting Trio that shows you exactly where the placement of each one of these elements of our Sculpting Trio goes, which is so cool. This makes it foolproof. So you know exactly the placement of which product goes where, in conjunction with our contour, our brand new contour brush. This baby is amazing. So it has a flatter angled side to really get in and contour, but all the tools you need to highlight and contour are in this Sculpting Trio in conjunction with this brush. So I'm going to show that to you now in action. And a couple of the guidelines that I stick to when using the Trio, and just a couple of additional placements. I will tell you that today I utilized our Sculpting Trio on my eyes. So I used the highlighting powder as the base of my shadow all over my lid. Then I took the sculpting or the contouring cream and I used that as the 7 or V. And then I took the the 3D cream, which gives you the illusion of just illumination along your cheekbones. I used that just over the center of my lash line, and then I lined with our proper liquid liner and did my 3D lashes. So super cool. Just wanted to share an additional versatile way that I used the Sculpting Trio. But I am going to now share some concepts, some principles, and some placement with using our Sculpting Trio. Here we go. So first things first is prepping our skin. I have prepped my skin with the Glorious Primer. This baby will keep your makeup in place without it literally sliding right off your face. Then once I let that dry, I used a very, very, very small amount of this all over my lids and my face. Then I used a combination mixing our BB cream with the Skin Perfecting Concealer, mixed these together and used the liquid foundation brush to apply and then buff into my skin all over. So that's all that you see that I have on right now. I've done my eyeshadow with the Sculpting Trio, the primer, BB cream mixed with the concealer for added coverage with our liquid foundation brush. So here we go with the contouring. Okay, utilizing the contour or cream brown color that is in your palette. Again, we have medium, light, and dark, so yours may look a little darker than this. This is the contour cream. The placement here on the vellum is going to show you that it goes into the natural crease right underneath your cheekbone. So if you suck in, you're going to see this natural area where natural shadow occurs. That's where I'm going to contour. I'm also going to contour on the exterior perimeter of my face, as well as you can see right here on the nose. So let's get started. Using the flat side of the contour brush, I'm taking the brown contour cream and pulling from my ear right underneath my cheekbone. Now I'm going to take it right along my jawline to create a more chiseled effect and also blend it into the neckline as well. On the exterior perimeter of my hairline, right on my forehead as well. You may choose to skip this step on your forehead if you have a smaller forehead, but I have a taller forehead and I like to create the illusion of less surface area showing. There we go. Now I'm going to take the liner shader brush and I'm going to contour and sculpt the side of my nose, using the brown cream as well, just drawing right on the perimeter and then also down right underneath, almost in like a button shape. Pretty cool, huh? Now I'm going to take my powder puff brush and I'm just going to blend so that there's no harsh lines and that everything looks really nice and subtle but creates a chiseled effect. Using the flat side of the contour brush, kind of like a paddle, I'm going to pull right down my nose and my T-zone and above my brow with the highlight powder. Again, under the eyes, I'm highlighting in a V shape and pulling it a little further outside of my eye line. I'm using more of a patting motion more so than a pulling motion. Dabbing just a little bit of the highlight powder right above my Cupid's bow, the ball of my chin, and right underneath the contour I created. This will just brighten up the area. Okay, so the next step before I move into my 3D cream, which is going to give this just a slight shimmer on my cheekbones, I'm going to actually apply my blush because as my friend Emily says it perfectly, we're thinking about like a Neapolitan ice cream, right? So you're gonna have your vanilla, you're gonna have your strawberry, and then you're gonna have your chocolate, and that's always the order of your contour, highlight, and blush. Okay, so we're gonna have our shimmer or our highlight, which is our vanilla, we're gonna have our strawberry, which is our blush, and our contour, which is our chocolate. So that's a really simple, easy way to remember it. If you dumb it down for me, I'll typically remember it a lot better, so hopefully that'll help you too. I don't know. So I'm taking my blush on my blusher brush, and I'm just hitting the apple of my cheek, and I'm just gonna be turning the flat side over to the brush with no product on it, and I'm just swiping upwards just to blend it really nicely, subtly. Okay, so there's my strawberry to my Neapolitan. Now you're gonna see me doing the highlight with the 3D illumination cream. It's going to be the third item in the Sculpting Trio. So you're going to see me now applying that to give an added illumination and just brighten up those features where I'm placing the cream. Here we go. Now for the illuminating cream. This is called the 3D cream because it helps create just a nice illumination on the top of the cheek and a highlight. I'm just using my fingers to dab right above my blush, right on my brow bone, on my Cupid's bow, along the bridge of my nose, and also don't forget I used it on my eyeshadow today. I'm also going to highlight the inside interior corner of my eye. Bright